Example 2. So when we go to do our setup, we're dividing by x plus 2, so x plus 2 would be out here in front. They need to be in descending order, and they are. The biggest one is at x to the 4. Then I have minus x cubed. But what's new in this one is that there's no x squared. That's number 2 in our setup. I'm going to add a plus 3x. I'm going to add the 0x squared before the plus 3x so that I have a space for each of my numbers. And now we just go through our process. Is it possible to get a 3x to the 4th? I would need to multiply the x by 3x cubed, so I write that above my x cubed column. And 3x cubed times x is 3x to the 4 plus 6x cubed. Put it in brackets and subtract. And we'll get 0 and minus negative 7x cubed. And I still have plus 0x squared plus 3x minus 20, because all of those. And so I keep the 0 there. But the 0 is going to be really important because in the next step, go to blue. Now my first term is a minus 7x cubed. What could I multiply x by to get a minus 7x cubed? I'd have to multiply by a minus 7x squared. So even though there wasn't an x squared in the original question, there's an x squared in my answer. And I need a column to write that in. Otherwise things get confusing. And I need to write that 0x squared, because now when I distribute, I'm going to get my minus 7x cubed, which I wanted to go away. But then minus 7 times 2 is minus 14x squared. And I have to subtract. And this will be 0, but 0 minus a negative 14 will give me plus 14x squared. And if you hadn't written that 0 there, you might get confused when you're subtracting. And then the other numbers would just come down. 3x minus 0 is 3x, and negative 20 minus 0 would be negative 20. Now my first term is a 14x squared. So I would add 14x. 14x times x is 14x squared. 14x times 2 is plus 28x. Put it in brackets and subtract. That'll be 0. 3 minus 28 is negative 25x. And negative 20 would still be there. I need a new color. Ooh, I'm running out of colors. I guess I'll go orange. I have a minus 25x. What could I multiply x by to get a minus 25x? Minus 25. Minus 25 times x, turn up, minus 25x, and minus 25 times 2. Minus 50, put it in brackets, and subtract. That'll go away. Negative 20 minus a negative 50 is positive 30. That is your remainder. A remainder of 30. Now this question said at the end to write the division statement. Now, one of the things that's kind of annoying is the polynomial is often very big. If you would like a shortcut, you can put brackets around the polynomial, and above it, write let p of x equals. Because then when we go to write our division statement, instead of having to rewrite all of that, you can just say p of x equals. But if you don't, at the beginning of the question, define it, then they'll take off an E3 error. But as long as you say let p of x equal this, this is perfectly fine. Our divisor was x plus 2. Our quotient was 3x cubed minus 7x minus 25, and a remainder was plus 30. And that is our division statement. And the division statement is always the polynomial equals Dairy Queen plus remainder. Each year I've been waiting for a representative from Dairy Queen to watch this video and be like, this is so good that he's advertising. We should give Mr. JR and his class free ice cream. But it hasn't happened. Not yet. Still hope.
They have 500 subscribers and now they don't think.
I know, it's like, it's getting closer, right? Okay, questions for practice on this one. 3B, the only part of B you hadn't circled, and 7.